So just over my right shoulder here is a pad. See all those pavers sitting there behind me? That is for the lumber mill. Now I'm not sure if I have it laid out right. I'll figure it out when it gets here. It's supposed to be shipping to the store in Jasper today, and I'm supposed to be getting a call about it here soon, hopefully. Whether that happens, I don't really know. But that's where it's going to go. That's my stack of logs that I'm getting to first. That stack of logs back there is going second. And it's going on this, whenever it's all cut, it's going to go on this scaffold here that's set upside down to dry. Now, you'll notice about that scaffold, it's pretty rusty. So what I'm going to do here for the next little while is break out a grinder and a wire wheel and see if I can't polish that thing up a little bit to keep my wood from rusting, which is something I never really thought I'd say. Moving on. Alright, now that pretty much all of the rust has been removed from all of the surfaces that the wood's actually going to be making contact with, I'm just going to go ahead and spray this down with some Kills primer. Just basic white. It's actually Rust-Oleum. I found a can of Rust-Oleum, never mind. Just white primer. And that will ensure that nothing that's rusty comes in contact with the wood and discolors it. Alright, so there's a coat of paint on it now, and you can see I only painted where the wood's going to be making contact. And you might have seen in the time lapse how I kind of, once I switched to this side over here, I kind of stopped. That's because I noticed that these, I was planning originally just to stack from the middle up about that high. You know, I didn't really plan on going any higher than that. It's scaffold material. I don't know if it's really going to be able to take the weight of all that lumber, but it's old scaffold material. It's not going to be used for anything else but this for the rest of its life. So if it breaks, I don't really care. I don't necessarily want it to break because I need it to keep this lumber stacked up and off the ground so that it'll dry. But ultimately, I don't care if it decreases the capacity of the scaffold material because it's old and it's never going to be used to hold a person up again. So I was thinking that on this side over here, you can see that the rail comes up and then flattens out. So I was kind of thinking, all right, that's cool. I can go ahead and just use this, the full width here. I can just go ahead and stack all the way across once I get up to this point. But then that's when I noticed that these are tapered at a different angle. Now I've got some other scaffold frames that are like that, and I'm probably going to end up putting them together in the future to make more drying racks. But right now, this is fine as it is. I think, you know, again, once I get up to a certain height, I can just sticker all the way across and just go ahead and use this full space here. So it should be fine. Now, I'm just waiting on it to dry because I'm probably going to apply another coat of paint for fun. In the meantime, I still haven't got the call about the mill yet, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab a couple of gas cans, go into town and get some non-ethanol. I don't know that I specifically need non-ethanol to run this machine, but it's better to be safe, I guess. You can run non-ethanol in a system that will accept ethanol, but you cannot run ethanol in a system that will not accept it because the gas lines will get destroyed. And rather than having to replace them, not knowing, I'm just going to go ahead and go with non-ethanol. So that's probably where I'm going to go ahead and end it for the day. Hopefully the next time you guys see me, I'll be putting together a mill, and I'll be able to start hacking into some of this lumber over here and see what comes out of it. If you like this content, go ahead and leave it a thumbs up, and, you know, share it around, whatever, you know, the whole thing. Go, you know, the thing. Bye.